Good morning, it's Crystal with Roaming Angels and Beyond. All right, so yesterday I made a video about just being done, being bulletproof, being done with taking all the shots, right? Now that you have gone through everything that you have, now that you have been healing and working through some of your pain and trauma, you have become bulletproof in a sense. And yesterday, Sekhmet came through, and she came yesterday, and was part of the message, and I was guided this morning to call on the Lyrans, and I just did like a little light language activation with just for myself with the Lyrans. Which then led me to Sekhmet, which kind of, you're connecting the dots. Sometimes it's not always like, here's the whole entire message. Sometimes it's you get a little bit here one day and a little bit here another day, and you kind of piece everything together. Just like I've been working and being guided to work with a lot more divine feminine deities like the Morrigan and Hecate and Lilith, and there's very divine dark feminines that are coming in because we need that balance. So working with Sekhmet is she's also part of the Lyran star seeds or Lyran star system, or associated with, connected to. So it just makes sense that when excuse me, when I was guided to call in the Lyrans this morning. Also, we have the Lion's Gate portal peaking tomorrow, and it's going to be an 888 portal in an 8 numerological year, right? So it's a very intense and powerful time. There is a lot of energies at this moment. So it feels chaotic. It feels like there's a lot of destruction. But so Sekhmet is also, Sekhmet, the name is derived from the word Sekhem, which means powerful one, or she who is powerful. She's also known as the Lady of Terror or the Lady of Life. So it's kind of like you pick. It's what you've been putting out there, right? Like, are you going to receive your karma, or are you going to receive your dharma? What did you put out there? So if you've been working, and I've also been getting the message of the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So there's been a lot of things that have been happening to really poke at you, and it's bringing up those energies that need to come out. You need to be able to really release those energies, but you can't release something that you're not willing to see. And so some things have been really buried deep down, and from that you need to, there's certain things that Spirit's been bringing up for you that may not have been feeling very comfortable, but it is all part of the process. She's also she's the protector of Ma'at, right? Ma'at, which is divine balance or justice. So again, when there hasn't been a lot, or when there's been a lot of injustices, or there's been a lot of things, the scales have been kind of tipped in the favor of those who are seemingly powerful, but are they really? Their heart is not light as a feather. Their heart is very impure. And those who have kind of been in the background, who have been doing the work to clear a lot of things, your heart is being weighed and has been weighed. And it's time for your dharma. It's time for your karmic justice. It's time. So it's like she can either prevent and protect you from the plagues and famine if you are on the right side of things. And if you're not, it's time for that. So a lot of the people that have been feasting, okay, they're going to enter a period of famine. Whatever that means. Doesn't have to necessarily just be food. It could be energetically being starved. Starved of the light, starved of the good stuff, starved of that energy that they fed off of. And then plagues. So people could be coming with, they could be coming down with illnesses and certain things that they, it's basically, I don't know how else to say it, but like they've been in the wrong, and so they may be, sorry, one sec. They may be in the wrong. Sorry about that. My dog was barking at my cat. My cat's just standing his ground. Like, he's sitting there, tail flowing. He's like, bark all you want, motherfucker. So it's like they've got, their bark is bigger than their bite. At the end of the day, their bark is bigger than their bite. You're that cat, that lion, that feline that is standing their ground, that's just sitting there like, whatever. I'll let other things handle you. But the plagues is kind of like, maybe they may fall ill, or there may be diseases coming up, or they may pass, something like that. But it's all because the scales are being balanced. The scales are being balanced. So with this big portal energy, this Lionsgate portal energy, because it is an 8 numerological year, it's August 8th, so 8/8, and 2024 breaks down to an 8, right? So it's 888. So a triple 8, so you might be seeing, it's important, and it's time. It's time. All right, let me do a little bit of light language to bring in the energy of the Lyrans, as well as helping or asking Sekhmet to help bring in that divine balance. It's coming, whether they want it or not, but it's kind of to help ease things, help with the overwhelm. I don't know, I heard this saying, a plague on both your houses, Romeo and Juliet. People cast these spells over you, over your life, over your family. It may be related to love as well, connections that didn't come together, or there's certain things in your family, in their family, that didn't want didn't want you to come together, because you guys are powerful together. If you are an embodiment of Sekhmet as well, powerful one, right? Having another energy that can make you a fucking powerhouse, it's threatening to them. So they may have cast this spell over your life, but it's being broken. The chains are being released. You are welcoming in better energy and what you are worthy of. The old story is old and played out, and it's time for you to receive what is yours. Aiga sekanaka yanarata ekomarasa iana seata ekana ekamarata seikataropa. Yatarakama seya narata ekanasa ekanasa yatarapumaka shaye kanasi nukum kakseya kanase marata singundea hatarata sikumakata seya marataya marata ekamaye tarata emaraseya Inarata saya marata se emoy marata ye kumasea tasha ye kanasa inarata ye moa ye gatsia tarako se taratsa se kanara umata kantia tua msati kamo marata se mojo shuyata. Sorry for my dog barking, but it's also very fitting to the message. There may be outside influences that are very loud, but your strength is louder. It speaks more. It speaks volumes. I hope you have a fantastic day, evening, or whatever time you're watching this. Mwah!